Greetings, salutations, and welcome! My name is Michael and I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Curse of Strahd, our D&D 5th edition adventure that features these wonderful and amazing Patreons who support my channel, allow me to keep the lights on, and continue to feed me in the form of money, because I eat money. And exposure, apparently, according to some people. Welcome, guys. Now, why am I all the way down there? There you go. That's much better. Look at me. Look at me. You can see more of me now. Welcome, everyone. We are back. We are head deep into a grand old adventure in the lands of Barovia in this very classic retelling of an awesome adventure known as Curse of Strahd. For those of you who do not know what the adventure is about, it is, of course, taking place in the lands of Dread, in which a group of unfortunate adventurers get trapped within the swirling mists and become ensnared in the plots that thrive in the landscape known as Barovia. At its heart, a castle stands like a nail in a coffin. That is, of course, Castle Ravenloft, and its master, the infamous Strahd, sees over all. And am I muted? Is that why you're laughing? Why are you laughing at me?
Me?
I'm looking at Charles, and I'm looking at Mac, I'm looking at Charles. Why are you guys laughing at me? He's got me suspicious. You know what? Like, the true story, last time I walked away from my computer, right, everyone was just cackling themselves laughing, okay? I have grown into a suspicious man, and it's all their fault, okay?
It's all my fault.
So anyway, I digress. Welcome.
It's all good.
To begin today's session, I'd like to give a warm welcome to you, our wonderful audience, without which we would obviously have no show. Thank you so much for taking your time to being here and participating. As always, we have a number of incentives for you guys to be a part of the show as well, which we will go on to explain after, of course, we learn a little bit about the characters and the people that are going to be joining us today. Let's, of course, begin with none other than the delightful Kyle from Play Nerd Allies with the wonderful Ipselis. Good evening.
Hey! Well, Ipselis is from the depths of hell. We discovered very recently. And so he's the only one that didn't get poisoned when we went down into the plane of blood. Which is delightful. He also has these glorious wings on his back, which I really love, and I can't wait to get to use a little more. But we also, I am Play Nerd Allies, and we stream right after these guys, which is super exciting. So and there's a bunch of fabulous developments that are coming up in the next couple of weeks. So look out for those, and you can find us on Twitch and on YouTube and on Twitter and all the craziness.
All the
Yay!
Yay! All right, next up, of course, we have the delightful Neil from the Immersion Diversion playing the role of Vigag, the Chronomancer Goliath. Hello, Neil.
Hello, Michael.
Do you want to tell us a bit about Vigag?
I will. So yes, as he said, Vigag is a Goliath Chronomancer wizard. And I'm here in Barovia trying to find my missing students. And I have found one out of the three, not in a great state. And two, the second one is possibly in a city kind of north of where we are. So.
Slightly abandoned.
Yes.
Next up, of course, playing the role of the hardened Argento, our Dragonborn Paladin, is the even harder Iron Ghost Gamer himself, Charles. G'day, Charles. How you doing?
Good, mate. How's it going?
Oh, man, I'm so keen for today. Man, we had a miss last week, and as you know, we are currently traveling through the mansion known as Argynvastholt. And obviously, Argento, the namesake of the dragon who is involved here. Man, I'm loving this whole arc. This has been amazing, seeing your character kind of in this wonderful place.
Yeah, look, it's been a lot of fun. I think it's been an opportunity for Argento to be a little bit to wisen up a little bit. I think we've taken a few different tactics over the last few episodes as far as Argento's usually smash and grab or just smash anything, not really grab much, but yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how Argento sort of develops beyond this, because now he's got a newfound sort of faith and information of what to go after and what a new mission sort of is for him going forward. Looking forward to it, man.
Very cool. Next up, of course, playing the whimsical character of Demiro, our satyr bard, is the delightfully bearded Tim. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Michael.
How you doing?
I'm okay this week.
That's good. That's good. Tell us a little bit about Demiro.
A little bit about Demiro. Comes from a faraway land. Left his home for seeking adventure and new things. Likes to experience the spice of life and all things that he can get his hands on. He's always out to... he does like to lift people's spirits, but he's not necessarily good, but he's not bad.
He's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
Morally meh.
Well, he will help out anyone, which means that might
The
be a
bard.
bad person that he's
Very true. It's very true. How delightfully neutral of you.
What could turn a man so neutral?
All right. And of course, last but certainly not least, playing the role of the incredibly talented Esther, our changeling cleric, is none other than the equally incredibly talented McBluff. Hi, Mac.
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Tell us a little bit about Esther.
Okay. So Esther is a rather level-headed. I wouldn't say the moral the moral character of the group, but definitely very concerned with morals. And at the moment is kind of processing new information of there's two souls we need to trap or help them pass on after we've given this task. And we've gotten the information that, well, we've received it twice now, that Strahd has died before and is not quite cooperating with the powers at play anymore.
Yep, indeed, indeed. And hopefully, through the actions of our wonderful heroes, they will be able to put an end to his reign of terror once and for all. But of course, they can't do this alone, and I now invite you, our wonderful audience members, to participate in today's session through the use of channel points and donations in order to allow the players to succeed or fail, depending on however they wish to go. And yeah, with any luck, they will be able to overcome the challenges forward. Now, we already have a couple of things here, so I'm going to read them out just so that we know what we're at. GM Workshop, the wonderful and amazing GM Workshop, has granted a reroll to someone already. Now, the rerolls are normally done as a response to things, so, you know, that's fine. So this is going to be a reroll that is going to be thrust into the first opportune moment for you as players. So that is how the rerolls work. The players can choose to use them or to not. It is up to them. Secondly, we have a plot twist from I Am No Damsel. Welcome in, I Am No Damsel. And, of course, we have two options here for you. You can choose the plot twist Broken, or you can choose the plot twist Revelation. Let me know in chat, and I will implement that plot twist, as quickly as possible. But you can, as you can see in the channel points, there are a bunch of other things as well, such as Inspiration, which gives our players clues as to solving various puzzles. Captain Malik with another plot twist. Nice.
Oh, damn. Whole day's going to be twists.
This is going to be a whole twisty thing. All right, Malik, you have Gluttony and... what's this one? The Point of No Return. There you go. So we've got those ones as well. So pick one of those two, and we will add that to the list for today. In addition, guys, as shown on stream in the chat right now, there are also a number of ways that you can donate money to the stream, and you will, of course, generate not only food for me, but also some cool stuff for my players. For $5, you can give a hero point or a jinx point to a player of your choice. A hero point can grant advantage, can be used to petition the GM for wacky, crazy, fun stuff, or can stave off certain death. For $10, you can grant a player or the GM a wheel or woe. That means the scene will suddenly shift in or against the player's or GM's favor. For a $20 donation, you can give someone a nat 20, which you can see with the golden talismans that are on each of my players, which is just, they get a 20. They get a nat 20. Beautiful nat 20. And of course, for $50, you can create a custom magic item, boost a boss that they are currently fighting, or you can even create an NPC character, which, of course, time and episode willing, will go into the game live. So I will make a Hero Forge character, I will do all of that, and try to run my game all at the same time because I'm a lunatic and that's what I do.
That last time.
Yeah, it's true. Not the Lizard of Oz. Lizard of Oz, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, let me take a quick moment. Lizard of Oz is a dear and old friend. I'm so happy to see Lizard of Oz in chat today. You have no idea. So hey man, what's up? I hope that your streams have been going well. I hope that you are doing wonderful, and I hope that you are just bringing the same kind of joy into the people that you jump into's world as much as when I last got to chat with you and hang out. Yes, Damsel, you have to choose between Revelation and Broken. Those are your ones. I don't know if you saw it earlier on, but yeah. All right.
And Lizard of Oz just did a hero point or jinx point.
Okay. So Lizard of Oz, where would you like the hero point or
Nice.
jinx point? Which of these
Can we give it to Fruit Loop?
You can't give it to Fruit Loop. Can't give it to Fruit Loop. All right. Now that we've resolved the plot twists, and hopefully we will resolve the hero point in just a moment. Yes, Mac?
Just, since my camera's lagging, is it okay if I turn it off for now?
Perfectly fine. Allow me to very quickly do something first.
Hooray!
There we go. Hero point to Demiro, the bearded legend. There you go. All right, very well.
Sorry, Kyle.
All right.
Hero point.
Absolutely.
Cool. There you go.
Just kidding.
Thank you.
Done. And then, you know what I'll do? I
Just
will do
the
this.
void,
because I
it's
can.
your home. You're skunked forever.
Where is it? Come here, you.
Well, fairly well.
I feel like Ipsilus is going to begrudge me that point.
Bam. There you go. And there we have Esther.
Oh no! There is.
Esther used her changeling
there's gonna
ability
be-
and became that.
I'm
Use the
gonna
change
send. I'm just gonna send you a box that ignites when you open it and burn your hero. Like, that's,
Oh.
that's
Wow.
what's gonna happen soon.
All right, there you go.
That's
So
the
Demiro,
level
you
of
have that.
jealousy.
I think
I'll make sure that I put my protective room that I've got.
All right.
It's fireproof.
Now, without any further ado, let us begin. We begin once more where we had left off, in the halls of the grand mansion of Argynvostholt, seat of power to the great silver dragon and the paladins that followed him. It was through tragedy and sacrifice that these knights perished in the service to their great and powerful leader, who had fallen in battle against Strahd himself. Murals, pictures, artworks, and more lined this entire hall, telling the grand tale of the rise and fall of the silver dragon known as Argynvostholt. Our heroes, exploring the hallowed halls, had encountered a number of unwanted guests, giant spiders, wispy dragons, the restless dead, and more. Harrowed by the werewolves that lurk in the shadows, servants to Strahd willing to rip our players limb from limb, they continued their solitary march through these halls until they came to a grand throne where a single figure sat awaiting whomever dared to enter his chambers. Vladimir, a former knight of the Silver Dragons, saw in Argento and the others a spark of heroism that had long since left his cold and dead bones. Unwilling to listen or heed their warnings, he cast them into a realm of blood and death, left them to rot and decay. But through Esther's unusual calling, a strange and mysterious figure arrived, none other than the Keeper of Graves, Baron Samedi, was summoned and offered our heroes a chance to return. But in exchange, they must put to rest permanently the people of Argynvostholt, as well as the great dragon, whose spirit, still bound to Castle Ravenloft, hangs on the walls as a macabre trophy. Agreeing to do so, our heroes are ensnared and thrown back into Argynvostholt, but along the way had picked up several travelers, blood creatures, demonic, attacking viciously and violently as our heroes tried to hold their line. The battle was hard. The battle was fought with a struggle. And poor Ipselus suffered a fatal blow. At least he would have. We return to the scene in the halls of Argynvastholt as a giant creature made of roiling blood congeals its fist into a mace of crystallized plasma. And as it swings down towards the small form of Ipselus, another figure intercedes. A small, tiny creature, a watermelon with fruits inside of it. Of course, this is none other than Fruit Loops, the companion who had been traveling with Ipselus since the previous journey to the Wizards of Winery. Ipselus was there as the small melon took form, grew legs and eyes, had a sweet smile, and it now leaps in front of the attack. And with a bone-crunching snap, the area is filled with fruits and bits of watermelon.
Bunch of
Why do I picture Argento just picking the bits up and eating them?
Oh my god. This is so much more upsetting than I thought it would be, especially after waiting 2 weeks. Oh my god.
Ipselus, there is just a moment. Your body is frozen. You can't speak. You can't think. It feels as though something is lodged in your throat.
Piece of fruit.
You look on your cheek as something cold drips down the side of one of it. All right. The scene is yours.
Oh my god.
It was like hop up some fruit. I got thrown into my face.
Oh my god. Ipselus is just absolutely devastated. This was the first time he had ever actually felt for the creature. I think mainly because he came from a place where souls manifested into monsters, and he felt a true connection when he pushed this little creature's soul out of it in order to utilize its bodies, and actually saw the soul of his little friend materialized outside of itself, terrified and alone, and just wanted to save it again. So this is just brutal. He looks at this thing standing in front of him, and God, what is he gonna do? I want to murder it so bad. This rage overtakes him, and he just starts screaming at this thing, and unintentionally casts Gust of Wind. Just the force of this scream just starts pushing this thing back.
A large scream resonates from deep in a guttural, almost primal place inside Ipsilius. For our lovely people at home, just so that you guys can see what the hell we're talking about. This was Fruit Loop.
Well, he had grown up a bit after he got his soul back.
Oh yeah, he kept feeding him.
He did. He was a little bit fatter, but you know, ultimately this was Fruit Loop. Now, I suppose we should show our lovely audience the map and get into this combat, I guess. All right, here we have our battle map. We have our giant blood creature as Ipselis roars and the wind starts to cause ripples to like flow through its body. We are going to roll a brand new initiative as we do every session. So here we go. So first up on our list, Demiro is you're up. But real quick, just before I lose track of everything, I would like to give a very special shout out and thank you to Stranger1828. Thank you so much for the follow. We hope that you enjoy the show. And Lizard of Oz, thank you so much for the 250 bits. You bloody champion, you. All right. Also, yes, there was no session last week. Essa, this is us coming back. Mostly because I was so tired last week. I do apologize. Yeah.
Could we have a map, please?
No. Who do you think you are? No,
We don't need maps.
You guys have the map. Lizard.
Maps. We don't need.
Stop
those
it.
sticky maps.
Thank you so much.
We don't need those sticky maps.
No, this is horror and sad. I need to be horror and sad. Lizard can't just keep donating and making me smile. All right.
Yeah,
Here we
this
go.
is our Halloween cast episode.
Yeah, this is the Halloween comeback. Okay, here we go. So, Demiro, what would you like to do?
So this is a blood elemental. Is it?
Oh yeah. Michael is a monster. Michael has no soul. Why? Because-
So quick question. Did that spell actually go off, or am I waiting until my turn to actually do the effect?
No, I'm happy to have it go off.
All right, fabulous. There's so it needs to do a what I think is a strength check, a strength saving throw, or be pushed 15 feet away.
19.
Okay, it definitely succeeds. It is fine. It's just fine. Thank you.
All right.
All right, I'm going to see if a blood elemental is whether it can bleed. And I'm going to move up, and I've lost vision.
Oh,
I'm blind.
Blind.
he walked into the thing.
All right,
with
hold
his
on.
eyes
And
open.
I
Let me see if
stab
I can
Nicholas in the
figure
back of the
out why
neck
you're
with
blind.
my
Where are you?
dagger.
Oh, wait,
He just
where are you?
walked
Where are you?
into the elementalist who got blood in his eyes. Ah!
All right, why are
I
you
can't
blind?
see.
Finishing off.
Are you
Did
sure
we
your
beat
character's
it yet?
blind?
I can't see anything on the map.
Hold on, wait.
in
Stop
this
moving!
room.
Stop
I
moving!
can see things outside the room.
He's just running around that he
All right.
got.
So, hang on. Do you have dark vision?
No.
All right.
Can someone
Well,
have a
probably
light on,
because.
though?
How?
I
What's
could
that?
see on the map, and then it all disappeared as soon as I moved.
All right. That could be because there is no light inside here.
But I can see outside the room.
Yeah, because there's light outside.
Then
Oh wait.
someone-
Oh, that is weird. Hold on.
But then there should be light coming in as well.
All right. Hold
from
on.
doors.
Let me see. Does this fix it? Please hold for technical difficulties.
There we go.
There you go. I'm just adding a couple lights. There. Now you can see. Good. Excellent. Problem solved.
Yep. And yeah, I'm going to attempt to jab it with the pipe dagger.
All right. Pulling out your pipe dagger. The pipe dagger was a bleeding dagger that Demiro had previously found. It basically creates a whistling sound like a flute as you stab into it, and it causes blood to come out. All right. That is a solid hit. Roll your damage. And also, very, very quickly, Aya Janasi coming in with a $50 donation. Thank you
Oh my god.
so
Hey,
much.
Oh,
Hey, whoa. You say thank you. You say thank you. But keeping in mind, $50 is an NPC, a magic item, or
Or a boss buff.
A boss buff.
Well, whatever it is, thank you, Ira. It's
A
very
Fruit Loop NPC.
Just imagine if this
NPC.
this blood
It's great.
elementalist is bleeding from the flute, but he's doing the whole what was that show? I don't remember the show, but never mind. I'll
Sorry,
think of it later.
I also just read Eric's message from Chu he him. Oh no, Esther's player has become a figurine. It's a sign that Michael's Patreon games aren't just for fun, but a way that Michael absorbs people's life energy to sustain his youth and wit. Shush. Quiet, you. This is why no one's seen you on stream for a few months. It's because you're just a figurine. I've still got you right here.
He's even got you in miniature form.
Yeah, you got in miniature form there. Jesus.
And I will use the bonus
Got
action
you on my
to
night table.
give a healing word to Ipsilis.
All right. And a
Wait,
healing
what's
word
happening?
to Ipsilis.
That's what it
Now,
was.
Oh,
why-
thank you.
Now while your dagger has jabbed into it, it does bleed. The trouble is that the bleed doesn't do anything. So basically, it's just
It's like
pouring out of it,
absorbing
but
it
it's then
back.
reconstituting into it. So you've created a lovely melody as the stabbed flute that's now inside of it causes blood to rush through it, and then you hear this like haunting and enchanting melody. But yes, the bleed effect itself doesn't seem to do anything.
That's fine. I still like the musical dagger.
All right, Esther, you're up next.
Okay. First thing, just checking. Did you see Ira's redemption? Because I didn't know if it got lost.
Let's see, magical watermelon bandage. You know what?
Oh.
Okay, no, I got something. You know, look. I think a watermelon bandage is not worth $50, but you have your turn, and I will work on something quietly in the background.
Okay. Let's see. Let me check the spell real quick. Oh, it's behind the map. That's where you are. Why are you hiding?
That's
should
the
be
kids.
okay.
Oh.
Esther can't see, and therefore I cannot see. Just need to check the range of it. So, with the gust, did you push it back, Ipsilis, or is it still where you are right now?
I think it succeeded on the strength check, so it's stayed.
Yeah, so it didn't move.
Okay, thank you. I'm guessing since it's a range spell, spiritual weapon, I wouldn't be able to get in melee. Besides, it's kind of like we're surrounding it, so not many places to be in melee. But I am going to. Let me see. Wait, where was I? I don't. Okay. Yeah, 15, 25, 30. Okay. I'm going to take another swing at it with my spiritual weapon, if that is okay.
Absolutely. Your spiritual weapon was a dagger, right?
No, it was a staff.
Staff.
With a
Your
bone.
staff swings in the air, and you hear the sounds of that force energy trying to strike at the blood creature. Make your attack.
Will do. I think that the dagger was actually excellent. Let me pull.
Yeah, as you're attacking, you just hear Ipsilis under his breath as kill it! Kill it!
Okay.
Oh jeez. His wings are just like.
Yeah,
It's
like,
like-
he's going crazy.
Angry
Okay.
dragonfly. Oops.
And then damage.
Angry grasshoppers. Locusts.
All right. 8 points of damage as a solid poof hits the side of it, and blood sprays onto the ground.
Okay, and then. So that was my bonus action,
Mhm.
because it's a bonus action to move it and then attack again.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. So, just because I was never quite clear on it, with a concentration spell, because I believe spiritual weapon is concentration, I can't. What spells exactly can I not cast again?
So if
wanna
you've got a
keep-
concentration spell active, you have to drop your current concentration spell to start a new one.
Okay, but I can use other spells that just aren't concentration.
Correct.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So let me make sure I've got that down. I can't use guiding bolt because I would have to I wouldn't be able to arch it in between Demir and Itzlith, but I want to hold it. I want to hold an action, and I want to hold. Well, I want to hold an action that if I get a clear line of sight to where I wouldn't hit anyone except the blood elemental, I want to use guiding bolt, if that's okay.
Yeah, not a problem. You
Okay.
conjure a small mote of light that takes the form of a tarot card, and you fling it into the air.
So that's my action bonus. So, having just seen Ipsilus lose this creature that he was obviously very much attached to and very much caring of, she understands that Ipsilus is not someone who receives touch very well. So she's not going to try to touch him on the shoulder or anything right now, but she's just gonna try to, I guess, snap him out of it in a sense, just to remember to keep him in focus, just so he's still here. Just yell, Ipsilus, he's gonna be all right.
Just starts foaming at the mouth.
It's just.
Oh, his blood. He's just.
All right.
He's
You
trying
need to stay with us
blood
now.
elemental.
He's gonna be all right.
He's trying to bring himself back, trying, and it's so hard trying to claw his way back to sanity.
I know what you're feeling, Ipsilus. We just gotta stay with us for now.
All right. That brings us now to Argento.
So, as I prepare for my attacks, I see Ipsilus is very upset, and I look over to him, and I'm like, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna
He's the umbrella.
Okay.
So, couldn't help it. It
You were
landed
so
on me.
delicious.
Can I change my
You're
action to
right.
perform the guiding
So
bolt?
I'm gonna attack 3 times because I have haste with the warhammer.
Yeah. Whoa.
God.
Damn.
Oh God.
A colossal hit with the warhammer as it strike upwards into the torrent of blood.
Oof.
The second hit again crashes down its side. God damn.
Holy crap.
Seriously,
Look,
Come on.
Argento.
Emma.
Oh, 19!
Those rolls!
Oh.
There we go.
All right, nice. All right, 3 massive and colossal hits. Blood has sprayed everywhere from the elemental as it stands there, barely formed. It has very little left. Vigog, it is your turn. Oh, sorry, Esther?
Did you have stuff that smite it from last time, or was that just for that one attack you used? Because I
No,
think you could
This is a
he's-
concentration, so.
So
Gotcha.
he has smite, but it's only when he rolls now. So when you do smite, it's with your first roll, and every time they have a turn after that, they have to make a save or do damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Magog. Seeing. Oh wait, what's the range on that again? Okay, yeah. So, Magog still has his concentration up on Argento for the haste. So he's kind of concentrating, looking at Argento. He's gonna kind of stick out one hand quickly to shoot the chill touch cantrip at the blood elemental.
All right, a blast of icy cold frost explodes from Vigog's hand
That
and misses.
missed. Okay. It looked cocked. I was like, how did that cock in Fantasy Grounds? But yeah, it's good.
It doesn't cock.
I know. It looked like it was. And I was like,
All right.
oh, okay. But yeah. Oops.
Could I use my masterpiece song for the combat and add a +1 to that?
+1 to the attack.
Yeah.
I think it'll still miss.
That'll still miss.
I hit on 11.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not.
All right.
Okay.
Will an 11 hit?
No, it's a 14 AC.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
did
guess
you hit on an 11? It's all automated.
that was,
How did that happen?
There's a different roll halfway up. There's 11.
Oh, okay. I think that was a
Oh.
damage roll.
Yeah.
All right. The elemental does not roar. It does not seem angry. It doesn't feel anything. It turns its attention to the series of attacks that have come from Argento.
Is he beginning its turn?
He is beginning his turn.
I need
So-
another strength check from him.
All right.
Yeah.
And then Charles?
He needs to make a con save for the smite.
Calm
Make all the
your
saves.
farms. All right, here we go. So, strength save, natural 20.
Never mind.
Wow.
Con save, 21.
Oh, jeez.
Never
Well,
mind then.
yes. I'll just go back to eating this delicious fruit over here. Don't worry.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
He starts. He
And
starts
yet
dipping
another
it in the
entire
blood
hero's
element.
priest gone to Argento.
That's true.
Like fruit
That's
punch.
true. One man hero feast. All right. The clenched fist now takes the form of a large razored sword. For those of you who are familiar with Mayan weaponry, it is a makuhito that is formed as it swings down towards Argento. As it swings, why are you... Oh, that's
Is he
why.
not
Argento
a?
cannot be stopped.
Because it swings down towards
Argento
our
cannot
goddamn
be
Jinto
stopped.
and will miss.
Oh my.
As it hits the ground, it drags along the floor, scraping and tearing up the concrete beneath you. It does, however, have a multi-attack, so once again, it is going to try and hit Argento. This time, bringing the blade horizontally. Argento, you deftly dodge underneath the actual attack as it whooshes past your head. It, however,
Barshanda,
does not find purchase.
you're cruel.
Ipselis,
He just slips on the
covered in the sweet scent of watermelon.
You get him, fellas. You got this.
Ipselis,
That is very upsetting.
Ipselis literally is so traumatized by what is happening with Argento that he just disappears from his vision. Like, he suppresses the memory of this moment. Sections it away in his mind. He can no longer see Argento. He is going to take his great club, and he sees the bits of his fabulous watermelon friend on the ground. He is going to roll the head of the great club in the remains of Fruit Loop. And then you see his wings pop up behind him, and you see the eyes of Fruit Loop in his wings as his entire being, including the club, starts bursting into flame.
Are you creating a Fruit Loop?
The first thing he does is he uses his bonus action to cast Planar Warrior, turning all of his damage this round into force damage and doing an extra 1d8. And then he drops his concentration on the Gust of Wind and casts Searing Smite.
On Argento. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry, he just...
No, it's...
He then roars. He roars. And takes 2 strikes at this blood elemental jumping as he flaps his flaming wings and screaming into the face of this monster.
My God. Lord, this is a sad scene. What are y'all doing?
Very
He
nice.
hits
I'm gonna die.
twice,
Nice.
doing it.
I'm leaving the company. I'm done with you people.
Oh, it's dying. Yes.
Okay, I'm done.
And then he does a total of, let me see, it's all It's all force damage, so he does 19 force damage plus 6, so 25 force damage plus 1 fire damage, and if he can be set on fire, he is set on fire. There's...
So as you strike, rising your great club upwards towards this immense monstrosity, tears still welling in your eyes as this illusion of this great watermelon envelops you and performs this uppercut maneuver. You watch as the form that was once humanoid shatters and sprays into just this glorious fountain of blood. It almost looks like, as you've hit it, it looks like a tree rising and then spraying into the air as you've struck the creature dead.
And you see Ipsilus rising, inflamed through this blood golem into the air with his great club and his watermelon sails.
As Ipsilus lands on the ground, the room is still, and blood rains down, and the battle is won. All right.
He's gonna go. He's just gonna go be on his knees, trying to like search for little pieces of Fruit Loop and vainly trying to sort of put them back together on the ground.
Grab the pieces out of Argento's hand, just quick swipe.
I still can't see Argento.
Yeah.
Still just can't see it. I cannot. My brain can't
I,
process what's happening.
I look at
what my
Ipsilus.
other player did.
I look to Ipsilus and say, that was magnificent. And what you did to that blood thing was also pretty cool. But
Oh my god!
that was just exquisite right there. I love the I love your passion there. That was nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It appears that you love the passion so much that you're currently chewing a piece of passion fruit.
Yes, I was just about to say it. It really was the passion fruit I was talking. Never mind that. We can always go find more Fruit Loops. There's a whole vineyard that we can always go back to.
I can't say that I noticed any other magical ones, although when I did speak to it, it didn't quite seem all there. But then I guess that's what you get from animating a piece of fruit.
Yes.
Ipsilus, you got a piece of fruit in your hair right there.
He's just gonna look at everyone. He's just gonna turn around, and he's stopped crying, and now he's just icy, like all of the flame is gone. He's just very icy, cold, calm. Wipe your face now. And he's going to start walking over to the throne with the bag.
The throne is upstairs.
Oh, I thought we were sorry.
No, you're at the bottom. You're on the bottom.
My
stairs.
bad.
We're in the main hallway. Or the
as
main
you-
entryway.
As you begin to walk towards the stairs, a large chunk of watermelon, the rind in particular, seems to shuffle and move.
Do I see this? I'm assuming.
You see this, yes.
I'm immediately going to start crying again. The whole cold facade just immediately disappears, and I go running over to this little bit. It's for long.
As you reach for the melon, Lord Gothon has redeemed a magic bag. We're going to claim this for a purpose. You have in your hand something memorable, something noteworthy that reminds you of Fruit Loop. That can't be a piece of fruit. What is it, Ipsilus?
It is the dried flower, the type that I gave my sister on the hillside during the battle. It was the last, it's a remembrance of the only other being that I've ever cared for.
A single tear falls from your cheek and strikes this flower. This flower is going to now be a flower of second life, as Lord Garthon has claimed the magic bag at this specific moment. It has the ability to use Breath of Life.
What is that?
Breath of Life is if a creature has died within the span of 1 minute, it will revive them in full. But,
Okay,
but
yeah.
before we get to that, that's just because of the beautiful timing of Lord Garthon, which I secretly hate, but sure. The rind moves, and as you reach down for it, you feel something nip at your hand. It's not hard enough to draw blood, but it is sharp and sudden. You instinctively flick off the rind and see 3 small creatures underneath the rind. Allow me
Fruit Loop
to...
was pregnant.
You see 3 tiny little things
Oh my god!
that look to be monster fruit.
They don't look friendly.
They do not look friendly. They look like angry spiders that had grown out of these fruits, but they all seem to move over to Ipsilis. As they do so, the banana scorpion seems to like take a few swipes at the apple, who gets sad and puts its little claws over its head. The grape sort of wobbles over and starts to like yell at the banana, and the banana and the grape start circling around each other before they kind of throw each other to the ground. The apple moves up to Ipsilis.
Yes.
And, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like run a little finger along its back. Like, how big are they? Are they like
They're the
this big?
size
Are
of
like
they
this
are the
big?
size of the fruits they represent.
Okay, all right. So they're little guys.
They're tiny
I'm
guys.
just gonna run it. I'm gonna look at the banana and the grapes and be like, you come here. You come here. Your mama would not want you to be fighting with each other.
They reluctantly sort of come over as well. These tiny little horrible monster spider scorpion things.
You're beautiful.
Yeah,
aren't you
works
just-
all over again?
I would like to take a moment to thank Ira Janasi for her $50 donation again, which instead of creating some bandages to fix Fruit Loop, we have created whatever this is. This is a thing.
Should we be concerned about Ipsilis that the only meaningful relationships that he's had is with his sister and a piece of animated fruit?
Probably. I mean, he was raised in hell, so probably
It
not
shows.
a great upbringing.
Yes.
You know, like he probably has a few issues happening.
Also,
All right.
while Ipsilis is kind of distracted, just looking at these fruits specifically, so that Ipsilis can't see me, I'm looking straight at Argento and very slowly, very assuredly not shaking my head, looking straight at him.
Hi, Esther.
I am going to
God.
the first thing that I want to do with these guys is I want to see if they will. I'm gonna like scoop up some of the blood from the blood elemental or the blood golem, and I'm gonna try to feed it to them. Will they drink it?
Yes, you have now given them a taste for human flesh and blood.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Did we know the blood elemental was made of human blood?
You do now.
All right. Good
All
times.
right.
Good times.
So, with Ipsilis now in the pleasant company of what has been audience named, which I mean you're welcome to veto, banana split, apple pie, and I'm calling it sour grapes.
Can we, since it's a scorpion and it has venom, Can we do like
potassium.
banana
Too much
banana
of it can still
sting?
kill you.
instead of banana split? Can we do banana sting?
Banana sting. Yeah, banana sting.
I like
Apple
potassium.
crab.
Apple crab apples.
Crab apples. Yes.
Is it-
Crab apple
do-
and
do you-
sour
do-
grapes is fabulous.
Yeah, you guys know what crab apples are, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, we had them like in our area growing up. They were things we shouldn't really have eaten in the quantities we did. So anyway,
The grape looked like an ape, so it'd be a grape ape.
yeah, grape ape. No. All right. So we return now. I don't know if this was a touching scene. I'm not going to linger on it, but Fruit Loop is now gone, and in its place, Fruit Loop's 3 hellspawn things. Because obviously, for those of you who knew, these creatures were like Fruit Loop is a type of creature that continues to eat fruit, and as it does so, it grows into a hero's feast. When you consume the hero's feast, it then gives you tons of bonuses. However, Ipselus chose to continually feed it flesh and blood. So now these things came out of it, which I guess. All right, Argento.
Handling ready.
Yes.
Hey, Argento, how you doing? I'm gonna play a plot twist card.
Doing really good now. Yes.
I'm gonna play a plot twist
Oh
card.
yeah.
Gluttony.
Oh no.
All right, Argento.
He's bidding.
I'm gonna create. Now, understand. I want to run this past my players first before I do this because I'm a good GM. I'm going to make you have a wisdom saving throw. If
All right.
you fail, you will eat one of the 3 newly born fruit creatures.
Only one?
Only one.
I'll say.
feel like-
Look, I'll say
I
one.
feel like Ipsilis, if Argento goes for these creatures,
I didn't think that you would need a
will
will save to
attack
start eating them, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
Like-
no.
like,
Okay, keeping in mind,
just
keeping in mind.
straight up.
So keeping in mind. Number 1, this is not Argento's fault. Number 2, there is a save involved, and you all have the ability to assist it in any way you can. There will be plenty of warning. It won't just be a snatch and grab scenario. So you will
my
have plenty of time.
God.
You will have plenty of time. Because I'm not going to instigate PvP for no reason. But that's a great plot twist, given that Argento was
my
literally
God.
eating Fruit Loop, and it might
You
just
said
be
it
a
was great plot
mindless...
twist?
Yeah. All right. So, Argento.
So do I get the advantage on this? Because what was the advantages given to me? I know they were on attacks, but were they on saves?
Oh, for Hero Feast?
No, for when I got to the castle, you gave.
Oh,
me
when you got to the
saves
castle.
at yeah.
I would no. They're for your attacks, and they're for you
Okay.
upholding the. They're for you upholding the code of the knights. But I don't feel like that's going to be the case here.
All right.
So
I was. Oh, is it happening right now? Or is
happening
it
right now. We're going to start with the wisdom save. Now the wisdom save DC is 15.
All right.
Would my just admonitional stare at Argento have any intimidation qualities?
Give him a -4 on the save.
Yeah, you can give him a negative on the save if you want.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
He's a nervous eater.
Oh no.
All right, all right.
What did you get?
Okay.
What did you get? Oh my
I
God!
do have an inspiration.
Can I?
You do have an inspiration. Do you want to use it?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
One
All
All
It
right.
doesn't
He's
matter.
using. I want you guys to appreciate Charles is using his hero point for this. All right. Oh, actually, sorry. No. My apologies. You actually have a reroll from earlier, and Lord Gartham
That's
just
right.
gave you another reroll. So yeah, let's
Oh,
use
yes.
that first
I
reroll
think
and see
that
how it
reroll
goes.
from earlier was for you, Michael. I think is what they
There
said.
it is.
Oh, was it?
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right, very well. Then this reroll is for.
because I remember.
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
I'll give myself the reroll from earlier then, and you guys can have that reroll. All right.
So,
So
he makes a save and now chooses to eat the fruit.
yeah, that's true. All right.
All right.
Choose to eat all 3. No.
All right. So you reach out and almost grab the fruit before it hisses at you. Then you kind of think better of it.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I'm just gonna without turning around, I am just going to like speak very quietly back to him. If you try it again, you will pull back a nub.
That's fair.
Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, a big warm welcome to Ardana for coming and joining the chat. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope that your stream went well, you lovely, wonderful human being.
Hey.
Big shout out
So,
for Ardana. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I say, all I say to Ipsilis is, that is fair, but I must say that Fruit Loop was,
It's very tempting.
he was no more. He was just in pieces, and I didn't want to see the poor little fella go to waste like that.
Dude, we're gonna end up going back to the winery, and Argento's just gonna have a giant sack of these water or the fruit
Yeah.
loops. He's just gonna be like,
I need a bag
I've
of
got
holding.
20
I mean,
pounds of watermelon on me
To be
that I
fair,
can easily
Ipsilis
carry.
Ipsilis ate as much of Fruit Loop as anyone else.
I just eat
He
one
did eat
watermelon
bits
a
of
day.
him. That's not. Didn't want him to rot there. That's not. He served a greater. His death served a greater purpose.
I
How
mean,
long
while he
does
was
it
alive,
use?
Ipsilis kept eating fruit out of him.
How long does the hero's feast last?
It lasts
Until
the
the
day.
next dawn.
Oh, so yeah, you need one Fruit Loop a day.
All right,
You just have 20 days of
Yes.
Esther.
All
Sorry.
monsters.
Before we move on, if we're leaving this area, whenever we do, if it's not quite yet, is it okay if I do something?
Yeah,
Just whenever-
absolutely.
Whenever we start to move. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if we were doing anything before we moved on.
Real quick, do we know anything about? Because Ipsilis was talking about his sister and stuff. We don't know anything about your past, right? We don't know about your sister or anything like that, do we? Have you told us?
I would.
Can't remember.
Yes, she would because she saw the vision.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I have not shared any of that with
Sure.
you guys. I tend to be a very private person.
Yeah, not yet
Yeah,
anyway. Not
yeah.
yet anyway.
No, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I just didn't know because clearly it would resonate with Argento differently.
So now I have a question for the DM.
Mhm.
So I now have. Do I still have a flower, a tear-soaked flower?
Yes, you do still have that tear-soaked flower that does still carry that one-use revivification ability.
Oh my god!
Like I said, the timing that Lord Garthon had on the magic bag, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined in with the raid, you guys can actually influence the game through a number of things. Channel points for one.
Yeah.
And through those channel points, Lord Garthon bought a magic bag, which is a relevant item to the scenario that had been undergoing, which in this case was the death of an ally, which of course gave birth to a one-use resurrection for anyone who had died within a minute of whenever. So yeah, that's what you now have.
My question is, do I know what it does?
I
Or
would
is it
say-
just still a flower to me?
I would say that you're like upon a person's death, you would have an understanding of what it would do. As for
Okay.
right this second, you wouldn't go, "Oh, I can sell this as something that will revive
Yeah.
people," because you wouldn't have an understanding of it. But when someone dies, you feel as though you should put the flower on them, and that'll bring them back.
Fabulous. All right.
So, continuing onwards through the halls of the Grand Argon
yeah.
Vasthold.
Excuse me now?
Oh, yeah, sorry, my apologies. Carry on.
No worries at all. I'm just gonna ask everyone to hold up as we start moving. Just wait for a second. And at some, I don't want to restrain your voice. But if I was just gonna first check on Murray, just say, "Are you all right?" But I don't want to strain your voice, so I can wait for that.
Well, for me.
Well, you said it was your voice. Okay,
No,
are you okay with
No,
that?
no, I'm good. I'm good.
Hello! It is I, Murray, Lord of Skulls.
Oh my god.
I made up that title for myself just now.
Lord of Skulls.
For I am Lord of the Bag. It is my bag now. Its contents please me.
Yeah, there's one bag now.
How you holding up in there, Murray?
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Esther's asked how you holding up in there.
How am I holding up? You dare ask Murray how he holds anything when he is just a skull?
She
My
can-
God.
Yes.
You are a particularly devious person.
Am I
You?
missing something?
That's very unsensitive.
Upside down, you hold one.
Am I missing something? I'm sorry. Did I?
Wow.
Susan's laughing.
Murray.
My partner is laughing her ass off in the next room.
I have a question for you, Murray.
Yes, go ahead. You may ask Murray.
What do you know of Vladimir Horngard?
Vladimir Hogard. Oh, yes. I know much of that one. He dared to rise up against Strahd, you know.
Yes.
The fool!
Kind of makes it.
Do you know anything useful about him?
Yes.
Yes, I know many a thing. Firstly, that he was among the most loyal of Argen Vastholt's men. And he was the first to fall to the sorrow and despair brought by our Lord Strahd.
That'd be a no then.
What? What did you say to me?
Murray, you are telling us all the things that we already know.
Well, look, I don't know what you know. You've kept me in a bag for these last freaking year. Yes, right.
Now we're
Well, how about you tell me what you know? Huh? Then maybe I can fill you in on what you don't know. Because it's all about you, isn't it, DeMiro? Stop laughing at me!
It's just
It's
between
been fun,
Demira
Murray.
and Murray now. I'm just gonna wait.
Why is this thing screeching at us?
Oh, you haven't met
It's
him.
That's what he
Murray.
does.
This is Murray.
I am Murray, Lord of Skulls. And who are you?
Murray,
He's done this
I am
ever since we
Ipsilis.
destroyed his body.
And
unfortunately.
I am
what?
Ipsilis.
And
I
what
am-
in Jagal's left nipple are those? Sweet, merciful
is-
God, why? What?
These are my beautiful new friends, Banana
I get it.
Spike.
They're
Sour
abominations!
Grapes, and Crabapple.
Their eyes are looking at me!
Murray.
They are.
They
are
stare
looking
into
at
my
us
soul!
With
Murray,
a,
that's what I was
with a
doing.
great
I don't even
amount
have a
of
soul!
hunger.
How did they look me in the eyes? I don't have eyes!
Sir,
Yes. Sorry, carry
was
on. I got a
asking-
bit distracted by your horrible abominations.
my gorgeous little children, yes.
Is that what we're calling them? Are you set on that?
They are delightful and beautiful. Beautiful. They are.
God.
I shall care for them as their mother died.
What?
They are now my wards.
Something
They are my
birthed these?
wards. Yes, and she was glorious. And you see, like, my wings come back up and show the eyes of Fruit Loop.
Look, I would like you to know that if it weren't for the fact that I was a floating talking skull, I would be sick. But I have no stomach. So I just have to tolerate everything that I have seen and heard for the last 5 minutes. Esther? I wish
Yes?
to return to the bag.
Return me to my bag. Listen.
Wait, Murray. Before you go,
What?
do you know how a revenant or a vampire can be defeated?
Ah, yes, of course I do. I'm an undead after all. We all go around to the big undead convention and tell each other all of our weaknesses.
If you tell us this, we'll do you the biggest
Oh.
favor you ask of us.
Oh yeah? And what might that be?
I don't know. What do you want us to do?
I shall hide the faces of my wards from you, sir.
I think it's too late for that. They're going to be in my bloody nightmares from now on. Look, I'll tell you what. I tell you what. Find some lavender, perhaps some chamomile, steep them for a while and put them in Esther's bag, because right now it smells like sweaty socks. Do that for me, and I will tell you how you can beat the revenants. And, of course, free the spirit within. Ooh.
Wait, what does he want me to do with my new
Lavender
wards?
came of you.
Yes,
He
I
wants
want
you to put
lavender
them away.
and chamomile in Esther's bag.
Oh, sorry.
right
sorry.
now-
I was like, you want me to put my babies in a bag?
I do not want your babies in a bag. I would like your babies in a hole, a deep one.
I found a new threat. Ooh.
You're not going to ask us
That's
for
Murray.
another shrubbery after we get those for you. Are you?
All right, look. I'll give you a teeny weeny incy bitsy little hint. I won't tell you how to kill vampires, not yet, anyway. But I will tell you, at least as a show of good faith, how to deal with the Revenant. Are you ready? A Revenant is a merciless spirit of vengeance. Something which has a strong connection to that of its own murder. Meaning, of course, to kill a Revenant, you must either A, find the culprit who has murdered the Revenant, and destroy them. Therefore, there is no target for the Revenant to exact its vengeance, and it will simply cease to be. The second choice, shut up. The second choice is, if you murder the Revenant again with the same weapon for which it was slain, it can be killed. The third, and this is the tricky one, you can seek out a holy woman. These spirits travel within the bodies of mortals. Some call them the Sin Eaters. By introducing a Sin Eater to one such as a Revenant, they can eat and devour their hatred and evil, taking it and consuming it into their person, freeing the soul permanently and allowing it to pass peacefully into oblivion. But beware.
So that was cool.
Yes.
You
Murray
did that
has
without
great
hands.
sound effects thanks to Sirenscape! Sirenscape!
You did that-
Buy
you did it
Sirenscape
without
today!
hands.
If you
Nice.
think that this sounds really, really cool, then definitely purchase it. It is a wonderful subscription that allows you to get access to amazing sounds. Sorry, sponsored.
Murray sponsorships.
Murray sponsorship. Shut up! I'm trying to
did it-
give you clues.
Did
I was about to say, you interrupted me when I said beware, right? I mean, I can just stop here if you like.
Yeah, right. There's shut up, Zagog.
You can't help it.
I know.
I'm trying to learn.
It's fine. All right,
Yes,
let me try this
sorry.
again. Hold on, wait. Let me just clear my throat. Wait, I don't have a throat. Okay, 1 minute. Beware! For vengeance and hatred, no matter where you place it, does not dissipate easily. The Sin Eater can only take such a burden unto themselves. So beware, for you may find that that which seems an ally shall turn out to be your greatest threat.
I'm gonna hold up the bag from Samedi and I'm like, would this work?
A bag?
It's
Oh,
a
you mean for
bag
the-
with
Wait, 1 second.
chicken legs?
Bring it closer. Bring it closer. Oh my God! It smells like waffles and fried chicken. Put me in. Put me in.
Yes.
I also hate that he insinuated my bag. It's my bag just smells like socks because Esther certainly isn't letting her bag smell like
You
that.
have never cleaned your bag, Esther. I should know.
It's gross.
Excuse me.
Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck.
I'm
yuck.
gonna pull the bag away. I'm gonna pull the bag away and just like,
Why?
this is meant for others, Murray, not for you. Your soul would disintegrate
What?
in here, or whatever's left of it.
Did we ever take Murray out in the floodplain?
No.
Well,
Oh.
Sorry, I
Probably
realized that
told
was a
him about
GM
it.
question and I answered as mine.
Alright.
Do you have any
You didn't
questions?
get to know.
Do you have any other questions for Murray?
that wasn't even my
Um,
purpose. I just wanted to check on him and do my actual thing, but apparently.
Yeah, I know, right?
I have a question for Kyle. Did Ipsilis tell us about the revival flower you got, or?
No, he doesn't. All I know is that it's a powerful thing. I don't know what it does yet.
Okay, then I don't have any questions for Murray. So, anymore at least. Oh, I do have one. Because wasn't what was his name? Baron, not Baron Smitty. What was the guy the Revenant? What was his name again? I'm just gonna write it down too.
Vlad.
Vlad.
Vlad. He's nice. Vlad's nice.
Okay.
He's a sweet guy.
Look,
Did Vlad say
look,
he was
the
killed?
vampire's name is Vlad. It's not very hard, Vagog.
I wrote it down. Now I don't forget. Did Vlad tell us he was killed by Strahd?
Wait, are you
Yeah,
asking me or Murray?
It was
You.
died
Well,
defending
technically the group.
place.
Okay.
I'm asking technically the group if we remembered if he said that or.
Yeah, he said they were like the last stand against Strahd
Yeah.
when he assaulted this
Okay,
place.
so you said that
So
if
yeah,
we
option
killed
1 and 2
the
are pretty
thing
much out.
that killed the Revenant, so what if the thing that killed the Revenant also can't die?
Then we just
How
can't
do
do
we
option
turn-
1 and 2.
So how do? Yeah.
He gave us 2 other options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 2 other options. There's the
true,
weapon,
Yeah. Okay.
and then there is. Yeah.
The
All right.
holy one.
Okay.
The one
All
that's in
right.
it.
The guy
Neil,
might be smart, but he's still.
And he's the
Goliath.
smart one of the group.
He's got Goliath smarts, which still aren't very smart.
oh my God. There's
He's got a
yeah. So
15
what?
head. Like,
So we don't know if the bag will actually consume him.
No, you do not know.
Okay.
Okay. Does anyone else have any questions?
No.
The last one I'll ask is: Do you know how Strahd killed Vlad? Do you know what he killed him with?
Oh,
oh, man.
let's see. It was very hard to say. So many of them died that day. Oh, yes. No, I remember now. It was... Oh, no.
His bare hands.
No. He called the thing from the... Hold on. He summoned the thing from the tomb of endless sorrow. If I remember correctly, Vladislav was in that first wave. He died at the hands of his own men. But that wasn't who was responsible. It was a great and terrible beast. Even I was worried about it. Yes.
You were worried
Okay. So, all right. So, if I'm understanding correctly, then we
Yes.
can either slay the beast,
Yep.
or we can.
Do not
find
slay the beast. You can't slay the beast. That's almost as bad an idea as slaying Strahd.
Well, we're all about bad ideas here, so.
Oh, I know that. That's why I'm still here.
Otherwise, we could find the physical weapons, the swords that were used by the knights to slay their own brethren.
Yes. In fact, those weapons still lie in the forest of dead souls. It lies on the grounds where Ravenloft lies. In front of it, where the battle was held. You'd have to dig a bit, but they're somewhere there in the souls.
So we'll have to leave this castle to do that.
Well,
Bring him
yes.
back.
Yeah, face a bunch of
outside are
werewolves.
waiting for us.
Well,
or we can find
I mean,
a
we
sin
can
eater.
probably
I
get
mean,
past the werewolves because someone was out there taunting them.
That is very true. Though there is something that the werewolves fear more than anything else. They fear
Path.
silver. Dun dun
Ooh.
dun!
Do we have any silver?
I have a silver locket, but
Yeah, we already.
A
did
little
that.
bit more than that. But if you could fashion yourself a shield of silver, even the reflection of the moonlight against silver causes discomfort and pain to the werewolves. You can use it to at least keep them at bay long enough to get away. Or at least to get somewhere where you can get some extra help. I mean, I'd be willing to lend a hand, but you've caught me off guard.
I'm just going to grab Murray's skull and just have a look inside.
What?
Make sure it's the same skull that's been coming with us.
What are you
He's
doing?
now giving us two
This is
bits
very
of
inappropriate.
information.
I do not consent. I don't consent. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh my god. Put me down. Put me down. Oh.
Ectoplasm just.
No, I can't be sick. I don't have a stomach.
Seems to be something wrong with you today, Murray. You gave us 2 bits of information.
I did, but that's because I smelled chicken and waffles.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Well, I guess we can
Delightful.
put them in that bag.
Maybe, but I would not recommend it given what Baron Samedi said about it.
True. Tell you what, Murray.
Wait. Whoa.
you'll-
That's Baron
that's what it
Samedi's
is.
bag? I changed my mind. I hate
Yes,
it.
this is.
Put me
this
back
is
in the
a
sock
tremendous
bag.
It's a delightful bag.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Are you sure?
We will get
Yeah,
you
back
your
in the
tea
sock
at
bag we go.
Why not, Murray?
Murray, we'll get you your tea at the next town we get to, okay?
Yippee!
Yeah.
All right, do you put Murray away?
Mhm.
Really?
Ah.
All right, there you go. Murray's done. Murray's done. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed Murray. That was my time today. No, I'm just joking.
Why? I had a thing, but,
You're just
but
like,
then we decided to interrogate
Do your
Murray.
thing.
Yeah, you can do your
do
thing.
your thing.
Oh, I
You
didn't
can
want to
yell at him in the back.
Time.
Do you want to yell at him again? You can yell at him again. It's fine.
He just
No.
pulls
It's
him
going
back
in your
out.
bag.
No, it's not about Murray.
think-
It's a different thing that wasn't connected to Murray.
I think the only one that Murray likes is Esther.
So I can go back in the bag then?
Yes.
I'll make sure to clean up my bag, Murray. Don't worry.
Okay. Soon?
But yes, Murray.
Promise?
Yes, I promise, Murray.
Okay. Bye.
But,
All right.
okay. Now. Oh my god.
Whew. All right.
Murray's up here.
As you start walking, Esther's just gonna say, Esther's gonna ask everyone to wait. This time, just like not pull out Murray again. We're not doing it. You're just saying. He doesn't
Sorry,
have pink-
no. Tasriel just said,
Yeah.
"Get Murray." Monkey Murray gets
Um,
Esther to pinky swear.
I gave him it. Where's the pinky? Okay. Anyways, Esther's just gonna say, I know we don't have the time right now. We don't know how long we were trapped in that plane. And we need to think quickly about what we're going to do next. But we've been going at full speed for a very long time. It's going to catch up with us. Promise me that soon enough we are going to take a break. We are going to take a second. Because our minds
think
are going to
that's-
take a break first if we don't stop soon.
I think that is absolutely a good idea. I think we should finish exploring the second level and maybe that crypt outside. Just ensure that when we do go to sleep, we're not going to be attacked by something weird. You know, not like my beautiful little wards.
Are they on your
Delightful
head?
that they are. They're like on my shoulders, sort of like I feel like they're sort of crawling around various places.
Aw, you're like
exploring.
cats on your pants.
Yeah.
Vigard turns to Argento for a second. He says, just to see how much time has passed, if it is a question we need to see, can you go and peek through those doors in the room that was on fire really quick, Argento, and just see if it's either still on fire or not?
Can you just see if the fire still...
You know that room that was on fire.
If it's still
No,
on fire,
yeah,
that means
fine.
we haven't been gone for very long. But if it's out, then we could have been gone for days.
The spiders come out and attack Argento. That's what happens.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
right.
just, there's a
I will,
1 compared to 20, so...
All right.
he can
Arg-
still-
I just
Ar-
on
Ar-
fire.
Argento,
Angry.
as you walk around the corner to the room that was once a ballroom that was filled with spiders that Vigag and the rest set on fire, most of the fire is in fact out. There are still smoldering embers and small pocket flames around. It looks as though it's maybe been about half an hour or so since the conflagration that was set alight into this beautiful chamber was previously lit.
Are there any spiders?
There is one roasted spider upside down with its legs kind of folded inwards.
I'm- Can,
And by the way,
can
it
I-
is the size of a horse, to let you know.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
rations for days.
Can I just let my little fruit guys loose on the spider corpse and see if they eat it?
But
It's
that's
a-
our food.
It's
No.
it's a little big for them, and they like fresh live meat, so they do not eat it.
Okay. All right.
like
Do my
eating
chopsticks
crabs.
work on the spider skin?
Unfortunately not, as spiders do not have leather or hide to tan. They have chitin, which cannot be pulled off with the chopsticks, unfortunately.
Oh well.
All right.
I'll still grab their fangs if they're available. Like,
They are,
pop 'em in my
sure.
bag.
You grab a set
Right.
of giant spider fangs.
Argento, pull the body through.
What?
We need to find food. We're stuck in here.
Oh
It's
my
like eating
God,
a
I love
crab.
it.
Still.
It's like eating a crab.
Ah! I love it.
Okay, very well. You drag a large spider corpse.
Arthropods.
You grab a large spider corpse from inside of the ballroom, dragging it back into the main chamber.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? You want to eat it now? Like,
No, how heavy is it?
it's the size of a horse, Neil. It's
I don't know.
it's the weight
I mean,
of like a. You know what? Let me.
I
let me-
lost all
No,
my.
no, no. You know what?
I
Let me not
lost
lie
all
to you.
my
Let
items,
me
so
not
maybe-
lie to you, Neil. I'm going to now take my period of time to answer the one
No,
question
just-
as a GM I thought I'd never have to answer: is how much meat is on a giant spider for our Goliath to eat. So,
Oh my God, you need to
looking,
understand. We still
These
have
are the
rations,
questions
and
of
I
our
have
lives.
straight food and straight.
it's
We
these
don't
moments.
need.
It's these moments that make me appreciate being a GM. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got to find out how much a spider is. Let's have a look. So a spider,
Yeah.
a giant spider, ensnares its prey, does this, that, and the other, yada yada yada. Okay, there's no set weight to it. It's a large creature. Let's look at horse. Maybe we can base
Well,
it
so the thing is that it actually would have more meat than a horse because it's all muscle and no bone
yes, that's very true.
in there. So there's
All right. Oh, I don't even have the weight of a horse. Okay, giant.
Okay, so the weight of a horse
a
is
deer.
around
So a
100
deer, like coming from
Oh.
Colorado with a lot of hunters, a deer has between like 400 and 600 pounds of meat.
So
On
the
it.
large entry suggests creatures this big should weigh at least 500 pounds.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah,
500
so probably
pounds.
400.
I'd say about two-thirds of that would be armor and chitin. So like
Oh, if we pull all the stuff off, I could drag
like 250 pounds of meat,
yeah,
like 200.
there you go.
I can drag 720. So
Good. Excellent.
Oh my God. We've got a
a
mobile
wizard.
feast, is
Yeah.
what we've got.
we've got our food for as long as we need to stay here, guys.
Cool.
Break it-
So as you
break
continue
open
to
a spider
adventure,
leg.
Vagog like Lionel from the freaking Charlie Brown show, you know, like again is dragging around this giant spider like a blanket. Yep. That's what's happening. Can we explore the
Oh,
second
God.
floor now, please?
Yes, please.
Let's do that.
I
Thank
would
you.
like to do that.
All right. Oh, merciful heaven. All right. You climb up the flight of stairs, as you once had done so previously. Arriving on a large stoop that leads to the north and the south. There you go. You guys should be able to all see that area now. Yes?
Can't see anything.
I cannot.
Let's see.
Now I can see the top of the stairs.
All right, one moment. Pardonnez-moi, let me just add some stuff to you guys. All right, is that better?
Yep.
There you go. All right. The scene is yours. The exploration is, of course, yours as well. Thank you also to to Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, which allows you to now explore, as you would, wherever you would like to go. Also, I'd like to take a moment to welcome all of the new people who have followed today. We have Mary Tamagotchi. I love Tamagotchis. They Dangerous, Zombie Tommy, Ranger Zingo, and of course the odd Bandicoot. I love Bandicoots, especially the crashy kind. But yes, also hi Bandicoot. All right.
I'm gonna.
I'm going to follow the always go left rule and go left.
Very well. Okay. Sorry, Esther. What were you gonna say?
I think that was the direction, but I was gonna ask if we remembered which way the Ashen imp went. Because it was
The
leading
Ashen
us in
Imp
the
went
direction.
up to the up a flight of stairs directly and onto the seat of the Revenant. It lured you up there.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was going to the. Is it left? Does left lead us up that flight of stairs right there?
That flight of
that
stairs,
the
yes,
floor?
that does lead you up to the next floor.
Oh, sorry. I thought we went a different way to get up there.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Never
But you
mind.
kind of stopped exploring the second floor to go up there and chase
Yeah.
the little wispy
Yeah, we
thing.
kind of went in here, didn't we?
Gotcha.
Yes, correct. Yeah, that was as far as you have explored so far. You've explored that whole area.
Yeah.
Did
We
we use this
explored
room?
this bedroom, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yep, you have not explored the south or the east of this particular floor.
Are these doors or
Those are doors, yes.
they don't appear on the map as doors?
Do they not?
No.
They...
Maybe they're windows. I can see a door on each end.
Can you click on the door?
Yeah.
Then yes, they're doors.
No, I meant straight ahead.
Straight ahead? Oh, no, those are windows. Yeah, those are windows.
Okay, but we can't see
Could be
out of
doors
them.
if you try hard enough.
Outside of them is just the open fields.
Okay.
All right. Making your way into the next chamber, you find yourself in the knight's quarters. Tattered and faded drapes cover the window of this circular room, and empty torches seem to line the walls. Once lit proudly to illuminate this chamber where knights would get their beauty sleep between shifts, it is now lying in broken and disrepair. Little remains
I would
of
love
this room.
to do a little investigation, if that's possible.
Sure. Make a perception check as you begin to look around.
All right, a little perception. Let's see how that goes. All right, and badoop. And correct. I see all.
Nice. All right. So,
My little fruity guys, they're helping me out. They're like being like I'm
Yeah,
like,
well,
oh, what's over here, sweetie? Rude.
Yeah, you can go
More
poking around.
Strahd's men come to fall. You shall not be rid of us. We are the spirits of Argenvastholt. Prepare to die.
I'm gonna shout to Argento. Argento, a little help, please. Like, can you tell them who we are?
Technically, we're not Strahd's men, and we are here to help Argenvastholt. But you may
Look,
be,
it's a silver dragon guy.
You may be somewhat set on your path as vengeful spirits, and
Yes.
I'll sway you.
it seems as though as you try to cry out to these phantom warriors, your voice seems to fall upon deaf ears. We are
You're
going into battle.
replaying.
Oh, rude. These people are rude.
I mean, you did go poking around their bedroom.
Indeed, you did.
Where?
Demiro, we begin with you. To the north of you, a ghost seems to come out of the wall. Over one of the beds, one crawls from underneath the wood, and another floats down from the rafters to the northwest.
Do we know anything in general about ghosts? Like, can they be hurt?
You may make a religion check to know what you would like to about ghosts. Specifically phantoms.
Phantoms.
And for our lovely audience, this is what they see.
Ew.
All right.
It's just, we're making the
Um,
paper.
Alright, so with your religion check of 14, you know that phantom warriors are the spectral remains of a willful soldier or knight that perished on the battlefield or died performing its sworn duty. It appears as a translucent version of what it appeared to in life. These creatures are often mistaken for ghosts. A phantom warrior is not bound by a yearning to complete some unresolved goal. It instead chooses to end its undead existence at any time. However, its spirit lingers willingly, either out of loyalty to a former master or because it believes that there is a task yet needed to be satisfied, in a sense for honor or duty. A phantom warrior may retain a lot of its knowledge, fighting prowess, and personality that it may have had before it had died, while though many of its memories may remain hazy and almost at a distant reach. And lastly, Though incorporeal, phantom warriors may harness energies around them to deflect incoming attacks and strike with great force. An invisible sheath of energy surrounds a phantom's ghostly armor, shields, and weapons, which become as hard as steel without impeding the warrior's ability to move through solid objects. That is what you know about phantom warriors. All right, Demiro, what would you like to do?
I am going to do a full defense and sheath my weapon.
Full defense and sheath your weapons.
Mm.
And you take a defensive stance. All right, very well. Vagag, what of you? You hear the sounds of commotion coming from within the chambers beyond.
God.
You're muted. Yeah.
I don't know why I was muted. Okay. But yeah, so I can see the door open, right? Like, I see Demiro put his swords away.
Yeah, you do. He's right in front of the door, so.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to Demiro, and I'm going to just kind of peek in. And then seeing these phantom warriors. Demiro, are we fighting this, or are you just waiting to see what happens?
We can fight, but I don't believe that we should be fighting these warriors.
Argento, you good? Ipsilis?
Yes.
There's one right next to you.
Ipsilis. Yeah, no. Ipsilis is very much not good with this situation. Have any of these phantoms made an aggressive move yet?
They have their
are
weapons.
aggressive.
They have their weapons drawn, and they are flying in your direction. But none of them have attacked just yet.
And they didn't threaten us.
All right. In that case, to help Ipsilis out from around the corner, since I can't technically see this guy, I'm going to cast momentary stasis at it.
What does that do?
It has to. So basically, it's creature I can see within 60 feet of you make a Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC, which is I still need to make a thing for it, but it's spell save DC. It is a 13.
All right, drop the saving throw on him.
Where is the spell save DC on the character sheet?
So if you look under the spells, there's a little magnifying glass next to the spell. That'll create a drop-down menu, and that'll be that'll let you do.
Yeah, you don't actually need to know what the DC is. You just drop it on things, and it will do the roll for you.
Correct.
Oh,
There we go.
Right.
Yeah, con save. Okay. So there. Awesome. Ooh. So yeah, he is incapacitated for 1 round. Basically stuck in time.
All right. So as you cast your spell, these several large gears appear in position. The phantom is unable to move, as it is paralyzed in time from your chronomancy.
I just yelled at Ipsilis, "Don't attack it! If you do, I stuck it in time. You hit it, you'll hit it knowing that."
he's very curious about this time magic. It's like, ooh, that's new and exciting.
Wizard, kill him.
Oh dear.
All right. I'd also like to take a quick moment to shout out and thank you to Noria for gifting out 3 subs to the community. Thank you so much, and welcome to our new subscribers. Please enjoy all of your wonderful emotes and all the notifications that come with knowing when I get to do stuff, because I do stuff a lot, and I am shit with my schedule. So that's the only... So waiting for my bings are pretty much how you figure out where I'm doing stuff. I mean, I have a regular time. I'm terrible at advertising myself, as everyone knows. All right. Argento.
I I get that you're trying to avoid combat, Begag, but freezing things in time is not considered a friendly move.
The guy
Very
just
true.
thinks to himself.
Begag just, huh?
Huh? Oh crap! Right. Okay.
All right, so I will move to the center of the room, and I will basically hold there, and I want to hold my turn until someone is attacked by one of these things.
All right, very well.
But I will say to them that I have no quarrel with you, my friends. I am an ally. I am here as part of Argynvost to help restore the glory to this place. So we mean you no harm.
Make a persuasion check with advantage as the specters hear the words of a fellow paladin of Argynvostholt. Will they heed them? Oh,
Whoa.
damn.
Nice.
All right.
Wow.
A fellow who swore the oath. The oath. He does not smell as though he has. Tell us, great silver paladin, to what do you fight for? What do you stand? And what? They kind of both, the phantoms, look at the paralyzed guy. They both then say, and what would you die for?
These are all very good questions. No,
Which
I would
have not
say,
considered.
yeah, I would say to them, I am here as a servant of the loyal Argynvost. I am his bloodline. I am one of the last remaining from the clan. I would die to give my life to restore the glory of Argynvostholt and Argynvost's name to this land. And I will do whatever it takes to do that, even if it means giving my own life. But I am here to destroy Strahd and anything that is evil.
All right.
As I said, we mean you no harm.
As you say these words, you watch as their forms begin to dissipate. And with a groaning sigh, the phantoms return to their watchful gaze. Well done.
I yell
I'm
out,
just gonna
did
look
you
around-
hear that,
just-
Esther? I didn't kill anybody this time.
Sorry, Argento.
proud.
She was down the hallway.
I'm just gonna look around and just be like, I'm really getting tired of all these damn ghosts popping up everywhere. Ugh.
Maybe y'all should let me leave from now on. If we are worried, I literally have detect undead. Okay, y'all just keep
Right.
rushing in before me.
True. All right.
I mean, you could stop poking in all of their belongings as well.
Yeah.
Might help.
Well, did you at least
Well, they
find
don't
something?
need them anymore. There's,
Well, they might think otherwise.
Alright,
I mean,
we
what
need-
are they going to do? Maybe there's a sword in here that we can use to kill the revenant.
As you say this, your 3 pieces of demon fruit suddenly emerge from underneath one of the beds, dragging out what looks to be a small milk crate. Inside the
Oh.
milk crate are 4 bottles, each of which are marked with a well-worn but almost illegible label. They're filled with a kind of a fluid that seems to be silver in color.
Oh, well, look, what do we have here? Yes, you are doing so good. Oh, yay. Oh,
So
good
just so everyone can
job.
enjoy this, these are the demon fruit that are now
Yes.
friends to Ipselis.
Banana spike, crab apple, and sour grapes.
Yep.
Well, yeah, come. Oh, thank you so much. Do I have any fruit or anything on me or anything that I
Look,
can,
there's
that
one
I can
golden
give
rule
them?
on the Dead Aussie Gamer channel, and that's if it ain't on your sheet, you don't have it.
Yeah, I've got troll skin and That's
Who gave that
I've
to
got.
you? Didn't you give
No, I
that
gave
to-
Hydra skin. No, I gave them the
Oh.
Hydra skin. I still have the troll skin.
They seem to
It's-
almost look expectantly at Ipselis.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna. Oh, I still have all the blood. I still have the water skin full of blood. So I'm gonna give them all a little blood from the water skin.
Oh, they move over to it and just kind of like using their pincers, kind of like put it to their mouths and lap up as much of the blood as they can. You watch as they start to swell a little bit. The apple becomes bright, a slightly more red color.
A blood apple.
As do the grapes and the banana as well. They seem very happy at the fact that they've gotten to drink human
God.
blood.
Yeah, so was that the blood from the blood realm that you got in a cup or in your?
Yes, it is.
All right then.
Good, excellent.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad we
Yes.
cleared this up.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
So the crate had 4 vials of a silver liquid.
Correct.
Okay. Are we able to inspect them or?
Yes, please
Well-
make an Arcana check if you would like.
Okay, and any of us can make it.
Yes, you may. As long as you can see it, that's
All right.
that's fine.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
All right.
I'll
Let's
try to
see.
make one then.
Oh, wonderful.
Can I assist her so she can have advantage?
Do you have any? Do you have proficiency in Arcana?
I don't know.
Then you may not.
Well, you're rude.
Yep.
Everyone knows,
All right.
but I don't.
Okay. With your Arcana, you unfortunately do not seem to find anything. With your Arcana, Ipselis, you identify these as potions you have seen before. While traveling the realms of hell that you have been on, you have seen this potion coveted by a few human survivors that walk along the endless plains of Avernus. These are potions of invulnerability.
All right. So I know that.
Question, who wants it? Who's picking them
The
up?
question is Ipselis going to
I'm
tell
gonna
us
grab
these
them.
are potions?
Yeah,
How many
well,
are
first-
there?
Is that,
First, I'm gonna grab
vulnerable
them.
to something like normal weapons, magic spells.
All right, there we go.
I'm gonna grab them. I know what they're worth. I know that they are worth a lot. And I'm just going to look at all of them. I think we might have a new option for some things. I'm going to keep 2 of these for myself. And who would like a delightful potion for themselves?
What kind of potion is it?
It is a potion of invulnerability.
Magog, hearing that name, just like, what the heck? How do we?
I almost thought that for a second Ipselis was gonna go strawberry, like just
It is a potion of
Potion of
strawberry.
so strawberry
It's-
flavored potion.
It's
Oh.
yes.
It's like,
it's
damn, I'm allergic
delightful.
to strawberries.
Yeah, so I just popped 2 of them into my bag, and I'm like, "There's 2 left. Who would like them?"
In case you wanted to know, I've added them to your sheet, Ipselis,
Oh God.
so you can allocate them
think-
where you would like, if you would like.
Argento and Esther would be good to have them. What do you think, Demiro?
Argento probably needs it the most. It tends to be in the middle
Or
of everything.
I don't.
Yes.
Unless something comes up from behind me, I'm planning on sticking in the back most of the time. Argento seems to be in the front, along
To
with
be
Ipsos
honest,
most of the
Vigag,
time.
even if you
Yeah.
had the potion of invulnerability, I feel like you would still find a way.
You would drop it.
Get
I
knocked
just
out.
looked at the mirror like, really? Okay.
Well, it's from the outside. You would probably.
That's why I
drink some
don't
poison
need it.
still.
Like, I'm just gonna die
Okay.
anyway.
You guys are all going to. You're going to despise me for this.
He just
But
throws them out the window.
I'm going to crack open one of my potions that I grabbed for myself. I'm just leaving the other 2, essentially in the crate for anyone to grab if they want.
I'll grab one.
There is.
Very well.
I am going to.
It tastes like fruit.
I'm going to try to like unstopper one of them and feed it to my little fruits
Oh.
and see if they want it.
Magog is not acting this way in actuality because like he can't see it, but this is me like, what the heck?
All right.
What are you
Sorry,
doing?
You-
No,
Sorry, guys. I love these. I love these. I
Yes.
want them protected.
I was
Like
going to
this is
say.
absolutely.
All right.
This is absolutely what Ipsilus would do.
Okay, you pour out the potion onto the floor. As you do, all three begin to lick it up quite hungrily and happily. As this happens, they immediately begin to glow and are protected by a invulnerability spell. Is Vagog wearing a red robe? Good question. Is Vagog wearing a red robe?
It's like partially red, white, blue. It's
Is
like,
is Vagog bald and have tattoos on his head?
He's not bald.
Wasn't he?
Just checking.
But he has tattoos.
Wasn't it, turned red when he was covered in blood or something at one
Yeah, he
point?
just well, that was my beard. It went from
yeah.
white to red because I just.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was when you were vomiting up your own blood. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good times.
That was
Good times were had.
I have this picture. Give me a sec.
All right.
All right.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Excellent.
Is anyone going to grab the other one? If not, I will just take it and hold it for now.
He just
Don't want to
takes
just
a while.
leave it here. Did you want it, Esther? You're still out in the hallway.
You should grab it, Argento. You can always pass it to someone else if they need it.
Sure. I'll take the other one.
Here's the thing. I don't have the map, and I didn't want to say anything because we were really busy. So that's why I'm still in the hallway.
Have you not had the map, though, Esther? I mean, Mac.
What?
We were really busy.
I'll swear to baby
That
Jesus.
is all right.
I've been moving her character.
Can
Like,
you see the map now?
No.
What do you mean you know? How
It might be so for me. I was way down south of the map. I had to
I see
expand
what
it,
you
and expand
mean.
it, and expand it, and
He
then go
has
north.
the map,
Yeah.
but it's still all black. Mac, you need
I did the
to
same, yeah.
drag
Expand
the
it.
map up to the top
Yeah.
because that's all where we are.
I'm sorry.
Can you
You're
see
good.
yourself
Oh
now?
no, I couldn't figure it out either for a while.
I went
I keep
further south.
forgetting.
didn't
I
make
keep
it worse
forgetting
at
that
first.
this one map is like the 3 different floors or 2 different floors or whatever.
Can you see
Oh.
yourself now?
Castles on one big thing.
Yes, I can, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
good. I'm glad that we've solved this problem like a good half an hour after we had it. Okay. Demiro,
Sean B. I know who that is now.
you open up the next door, and as soon as you do so, you hear the sounds of ghosts and phantoms. Intruders.
Did we not discuss letting me go first?
We are 4 different specters. I'm not even joking.
Stop it!
No, not-
You stop it!
Look, I'm gonna whiz past this little bit. The ghosts show up. Argento says no, and then they disappear.
But he might not crit this time.
And
They
my
might not
fruit
crit his
finds 17 legendary artifacts.
There is, however,
Perfect.
nothing. There is, however, nothing in this room. But there are 4
Oh, okay.
extra phantoms in here.
Okay, never mind. Okay, thank you for your time, sir.
All right.
It's this hold up. Y'all ain't going before me.
DM power.
All right, I'm
DM
gonna
power fast
follow.
forward.
I'm gonna follow Esther.
All right. I think it's technically should be Esther, Argento, Ipsilus, Demiro Bagog, or Bagog Demiro.
Yeah, so
wait.
I'll go behind.
I mean, there's not really much to detect with the undead because they're making themselves quite obvious.
Yeah.
Well, it
ones
is
that
an
come out
ambush.
of the walls.
It is an ambush. So
We
much
can't
like
be
before.
ambushed.
Pardon?
We can't be ambushed
Why not?
because that's the only magic item that me and Argento have is the weapons of warning, which prevent you from being
You guys
surprised.
can't.
Yeah,
be
but what if they
ambushed.
don't? What if they?
We
Don't, what if
can.
they? What if they don't corporeate until they're on you?
It doesn't matter. We still can't be surprised.
I do have a question though. It says that the particularly Eyes of the Grave it's a bit weird because it says if there's total cover or divination magic, you can't sense them. But if they're incorporeal, they would. How would that work? So is incorporeal not considered total cover, or would I just not be able to sense them if they're incorporeal?
Yes. Look, I just need you guys to go down the corridor and open some doors, okay? Like,
Also, Magog, Esther, and Ibs was
look,
also-
that Elder Brain Dragon is looking more and more tempting every second.
Right.
You know, if I've got one way to get you through this castle,
No, have a
Sweet murder.
The weapons
The
we're
weapons-
holding, the only thing that can surprise us is if we are incapacitated by non-magical sleep.
okay.
Are
Even
these,
if we're
are these
asleep, we'll all
windows?
wake up.
Those are doors.
there's magical darkness.
These
Something
are all doors.
other than
All right.
non-magical sleep.
I'm gonna shout over to Esther. Esther, would you mind coming and seeing what's going on over here before I open this door?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Magical darkness.
Welcome to the yellow.
I know you seem to enjoy the undead a bit more than the rest of us do, so
All right. Approaching the next door to this chamber, it opens with a slow creak. You hear the sounds of dripping coming from within. As the door opens, you can see rainwater has seeped in through cracks in the ceiling and flows into a pool on the sagging floor. The pool fills about half the room, and bare stone shelves line the wall along either side of this small and quaint little storage room. It has been thoroughly looted, as you can see, with only a few soft sponges and the like kind of sitting here. This may have possibly been a cleaning cupboard once upon a time.
I mean, obviously, I've been trained in survival and just like find everything where you can. So I like every room. I'm just gonna do an investigation if it's possible.
Cool. Please enter said room.
Fabulous. I'm gonna do it. Well, I'm gonna wait for Esther. Should we proceed?
Okay. And this I can do a number of times. Okay. So around right here, it would be 60 foot of sensing.
Sure.
Fluid.
As you cast your detecting undead senses out into the universe, you detect no undead.
I believe we're good in this area for now.
This
Well,
house
fantastic.
is clean. As- All right,
Just gonna-
Ipselis,
All right.
you take one step into the room
Yeah.
and immediately disappear.
Okay.
And with
MRT
that,
is so
ladies
cool.
and gentlemen, we will
Oh, no!
return
Oh,
next week.
Oh!
You're a monster.
Oh, no.
And
You
we
are
close
a
the door.
monster.
Close the door.
Oh
Never
my
speak
God.
again.
Oh my god.
That's a bit left behind.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming and tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much to all of our new and wonderful people who have just joined us, as well as our old fans who have come and watched us throughout the many episodes that we've had. If you guys want to check out the VODs, they are available on the Dead Aussie Gamer Live channel. It's a secret YouTube channel where I keep all my crap. You can try and sort it out. I have not even looked at it. I feel terrible, but
I'll subscribe to it. You'll
I mean,
never
it's not-
get
it's
lost
got-
again.
yeah, look, everything goes there, right? Like, it's got like 64 subscribers, and like, yeah, basically it's just where my VODs live, okay? It's fine. So yes, thank you so much for coming and tuning in. Thank you all so much for the kind donations, the subs, the shout outs, the raids. Big shout out to Ardana, who's a dear friend of ours, for the raid earlier on today. And we love having you guys around here. We love getting to play with you guys. Now, what we're going to do real quick, as we have a little bit of time today, is we're going to do what's called memorable moments, where we are going to go around and we're going to talk about the most memorable moment that we had for today's session. Without spooky music, please. Thank you. So if you in the audience had a memorable moment from today, share it in chat so that we can all revel and enjoy what we just did, because I think celebrating good roleplay and fun is very important. Let's start with Esther today. Esther, memorable moment, if you please.
Let's see. Sorry. I did like. This is something I want to say both times, but we just were kind of busy, so I wasn't able to get the words in. But Esther was very proud of Argenta for how he handled the ghosts, the phantoms, and I wanted to say that too to Domira with the banshee, but we were just like so busy. We're just like, I can't tell him I'm proud of him.
I want to tell you all I'm proud of you. Oh, that's so sweet, and I love that, and I love that we get to take moments like this. Is why moments like this are important, because you get to still share those sentiments. The thing is, sometimes it is like with 2 hours per session, it is hard to verbalize everything. Especially with with a scene where everyone is super excited. And, it's times like this that it's very appreciated. So thank you for that, Esther.
I also have a request.
Yeah?
Can the reason that Esther's bag smells terrible is because whenever we went to the plane of blood, the herbs in her herbalism kit kind of went bad quicker than she was expecting.
Oh, yeah, sure. I like that. I like that. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can go with that. All right. Demiro, memorable moment, if you please.
I think memorable moment would be after not sure how many sessions, 15 sessions or something, Murray finally gave us some actual information.
Right? Oh my god, thank you so much for the 60-bit cheer. Bandicoot. Bandicoot, it's so good to see you here as well. I've bumped into you a few times, thanks to, of course, our mutual friend Quincy. I'm trying to convince Quincy to play with me regularly, but that's because I'm sneaky that way. But, I'm just saying, having people that know people. No, it's fine. But I hope you enjoyed yourself. Here as well. But yeah, no, Murray has been a nuisance.
Master of the obvious.
Yeah, master of the obvious. I see. Here's the thing: is I don't know if he intended to give you useful information. Like,
I'm sure he didn't.
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
But just tell us stuff we already know.
Yeah, but I think I think figuring out how to do stuff or how do we get rid of a revenant, I think that was kind of useful. So yeah, look, a broken clock is right twice a day. So I mean, so there you go. Argento, memorable moment, if you please.
Yes, I'll have to say it was early on, and it was actually Kyle's role playing with Fruit Loop. I actually thought I found that very, even as I found myself more of a fan than being Argento, even though I was being a bit of an ass. Deep down, I was like, wow, this is actually really. I'm really sad. I'm getting kind of like touched here by this. This is really cool. So it was that whole role play and how he played it out. I was like, damn, I feel guilty for hating
the remains of his child.
Yeah. It made me feel even worse for doing it, but I had to do it.
No, it was great.
No, you didn't have to do it.
Well, you know what? It's always kind of been a thing with Argento as well, like just eating random stuff he's found like on the floor and stuff. So I think it's par for the course. So
I was happy to eat that spider too. There, for God, we're gonna give you that later.
Oh,
get them big teeth out. Get that toothbrush out.
That's it.
Yeah. Vagog, memorable moment.
Favorite. I was about to say, that's my favorite moment. Trying to find out how much a giant spider weighs.
Yeah, that's the whole thing I had to figure out. Yep, because I hate spiders. I'm arachnophobic. The last thing I want to do is know how much a spider weighs. So I mean, hey,
it's already been cooked. We could technically eat it.
It is burnt, Vagog.
Still food and rationable.
Got a nice smoky flavor to it. It's really
exactly. Smoky spiders.
Ipselis,
spider jerky.
Memorable moment.
I feel like for me, it's like it was a whole series of things. It was just from the moment that we started with my Fruit Loops being destroyed, just all the way through the children, Fruit Loops children appearing. It just the whole thing brings me family. So much joy because it was just, first of all, it was really emotional. I felt myself getting really emotional about it. I was like, oh my God, what's happening?
Ipsilus is going through a family fruit tree.
Right? Like it's just, but just the fact that I really got to just like have that moment, with like the destroying that. I was so happy that I got to do the killing blow and that it wasn't somebody else. Like that made me so happy. And then just all like the flower and all of it, it's just really, it was amazing today. So thank you for that opportunity. It's just delightful to do.
I'm super happy that you enjoyed it. And thank you real quick to Noria for gifting the Odd Bandicoot a subscription. Welcome to the crypt, my friend. You are now, you as well as all of the other new subscribers are now buried in the Dead Aussie Gamer crypt. As time goes on, the crypt will crack and break, and eventually you will emerge as a lich. Basically, I think we don't have too many liches actually. I think we've got a couple of lich kings floating around. Tasfariel is a death knight. I see you floating around there. So very cool. So I can't wait to see more people added to the Legion of Dead. Now, as for myself, my favorite moment, it definitely has to be Murray. I love Murray. Murray's like one of my favorite characters, and I think the most amazing thing was Murray's reaction to the monster abomination children. Like how he was just like, as a skeleton, he was appalled at whatever this was. Like, that is not right. Whatever this is burn it in hell. Was the whole thing.
I love we can just fix Murray's mood with tea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, he's resigned himself to the fact that you've destroyed his body, and he has a skull that you're carrying around. So, at the very least, the only thing he can really look forward to enjoying is not having to live in a smelly bag.
I'm still waiting to give him a light body,
Yeah, that's true. You still have that as a plan, but it hasn't happened yet. But
if we soaked him in chamomile, would he just smell like that all the time? And then he'd be just
he'd still smell mostly like rotting flesh. Look, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it later. We gotta go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Last but not least, favorite moments from the audience. We have one from Noria. Favorite moment: Ipselia smashing Fruit Loops killer, and Murray complaining about Esther's dirty backpack, as well as the fruit babies appearing. Yes, absolutely. Poor Dag probably wants to be done with the fruits, and we just won't let them die. Yep, that's not true. That's very true. Talking Skull is so much personality, and it's very entertaining. Yeah, you know what? Like, here's the thing. Murray was actually based originally off Murray the Skull from my favorite video game of all times, Monkey Island. I was a massive Monkey Island fan. I felt Guybrush Threepwood so much as a child. Like, I was the goofy kid who made stupid puns when people wanted to beat me up, Like, it was just me in a nutshell. And then when Murray showed up and was just like, I shall stride through the gates of hell, leading an army of the undead. Stride. Roll through the gates of hell, and it was just he was really funny. He was great. So Murray is my I mean, the actual prop is called Murray. Like, I actually called this prop Murray. So it was very nice to get him in here. So there we go. Dr. Y. We're ending. We're wrapping up today. But if you want to check out the VODs, check them out on YouTube. Guys, that brings us to the end of today's session. Thank you so much for the donations, the bits, the follows, and the like. We are going to go and raid our friends at Play Nerd Allies, so you can keep watching Kyle in his element doing some cool stuff. In addition, one last shout out for our sponsors, Hero Forge, as well as Fantasy Grounds, and of course Sirenscape. You are all these are all awesome things that you should always check out because they help elevate your games to a whole new level. And of course, thank you to my Patreons for being a part of this amazing session. Dr. Y, you can check the VOD later or next stream. What am I next on? Friday morning Australian time, Thursday night US time. That is our next game. We are playing the Ruby Phoenix, our Oriental-inspired Pathfinder 2nd Edition adventure. So come and tune into that because our heroes are learning some cool martial arts stuff. So yay! All right, cool. There we go. Bam! Let's now go and raid. Let's go set this thing up. I have no idea how to set this. The Play Nerd Allies. There we go. Boom. All right.
I love what you're doing right now.
What being the? I see what's going on here. Okay, I need to mix this up here, and then I say, don't y'all worry. And we're gonna go and meet some nice, friendly folk over on Play Nerd Ally. All right, y'all have a nice day here. Okay, and as always, from Dead Aussie Gamer, we're gonna tell you. We're gonna tell you one thing, and that is, I forgot my own catchphrase. Game hard and die trying. No, or die trying. I mean, it's one or the other. You can't have both. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. It's late night here. Okay, it's late. It's been a thing. Goodbye. Have a wonderful time, wonderful day, wherever you happen to be. Odd Bandicoot, FYI, real quick. Next Thursday morning, next week, we are going to be doing part 3 of our Fool's Gold campaign. I haven't made the ads for it, but I'm letting you know because you're here, so remember that. And Quincy is going to be playing, so yeah, come check it out. All right, we're leaving. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.